All right, what is going on, guys? UFC President Dana White did a live stream on Instagram. I think it was Instagram. The UFC also tweeted out and announced some fights. I'm going to go down every one of these fights they announced and give my early prediction right now and initial reaction to the fights being made. First fight that's on here is going to be the main event of UFC 320 in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena, October 4th. That's going to be Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira 2 for the light heavyweight championship. I saw this fight coming. I knew this fight was going to happen. Pereira defended the belt multiple times. Once was against, the same person twice. But there's not really like a super clear-cut number one contender at light heavyweight. I mean, it was Magomed Ankalaev. He got his title shot. Khalil Roundtree's coming off of, one win? Then you got Yuri, who's coming off of one win? Yeah, Jamal Hill. So there's not like a super clear-cut number one contender. So I don't mind this fight. There really wasn't anybody else. So I don't think it's going to go differently. The first fight happened. I picked Pereira. I thought he had worked on his grappling. And he didn't really get taken down a whole lot. But he just wasn't active enough, and I don't think he's going to change. I still think he's going to be gun shy. I think he has the tools to win this fight. He's going to have to be active because Ankalaev's going to push the pace on him. Nonstop push the pace. Whether it's the striking or the grappling. And Pereira's just going to have to go. That straight up, he's just going to have to go. But I don't think he's going to make the adjustments. I'm going to go Magomed Ankalaev to get it done. Either decision or late TKO or submission. But I can see him finishing Pereira later on as the fight goes. Already fought him once, kind of figured him out. And like I said before, I doubt Pereira's going to make the adjustments in between the two fights. Next fight got announced. We have Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen. We all knew this was going to happen. Probably be an exciting fight. I'm going Merab via decision. I don't think he's going to finish Corey. I think Corey is good enough with the grappling and the jiu-jitsu to negate any submissions that Merab would have against him. And I don't think Merab's going to knock him out. Has Merab knocked anybody out? None that I can think of off the top of my head. Does Corey have a chance to win this? Yes. He has a chance to knock Merab out. I don't think he's going to submit Merab. He's not going to out-grapple Merab. If he gets Merab's back, I could see him holding that position and Merab being unable to get out of that position. But other than that, I don't see him being able to offensively wrestle Merab. I think this is going to be very similar to the Umar fight with Corey, where he doesn't really get going much on the feet and is kind of just defending the grappling the entire time. I think that's probably how this fight's going to go. But the chance I see for Corey, he's got good dynamic striking, like O'Malley does. Different styles, but still good dynamic striking. Decent power. Not as much like one-punch knockout power like O'Malley does with his hands. Sandhagen more has that with the kicks and whatnot in the knees. But he's solid power. What I think could be the downfall for Merab in this fight. We've seen him recently in the past few fights, probably like 3 or 4. He's really starting to go more towards the striking. He's still grappling. Obviously, that's how he beat Sean O'Malley and Umar somewhat. Could he, I don't want to say brainwash himself, but leave himself open on the feet just because he's trying to go for that knockout, wants to get that knockout, get that finish with his hands to where that leaves him open and Corey's able to counter or set something up with a kick or a knee. I think Corey Sandhagen does have a chance to win. I'm giving it 80-20. Probably 80% Merab, 20% Corey, something like that. I think Merab's going to have to get injured in the fight. Lucky knockout blow, something like that. Merab slips. Maybe he's throwing a kick, slips. Corey gets his back and can get the rear naked choke. Although, I don't know if he could finish Merab with the rear naked choke. I think Merab probably has pretty good submission defense. But yeah, excited for this fight. I kind of think I know how it's going to go, but still, great fight, great co-main event for UFC 320. Moving on, I'm assuming this is going to be the featured fight on the main card. We have Yuri Prochazka versus Khalil Roundtree Jr. Very fun and exciting fight. Borderline potentially could be a #1 contender fight. If Khalil Roundtree gets the win here, he's going to be on a 2-fight winning streak, both back-to-back wins over former champions. So if Magomed Ankalaev defeats Alex Pereira, like I think he'll probably do, this would be your next contender for the light heavyweight belt. It would be a fresh matchup for Magomed Ankalaev. It doesn't matter who wins in this instance. It wouldn't matter. If Pereira wins, I would say they would probably make it no matter who would win this fight. If Pereira wins, they would give him a title shot. I would say, but both got finished. Yuri got finished twice by Pereira. Khalil Roundtree only got finished once, and it had the most competitive fight outside of Magomed Ankalaev. The most competitive fight hurt Pereira a couple times in their fight, so I think he would have a better chance of getting a title shot over a win, off of a win over Yuri Prochazka. I think this would be a great fight. I'm gonna go Yuri right now. It's my early prediction. Probably it's a 3-rounder. It's not a 5-rounder. I don't know. Does he finish him in the 3rd round? I'm going to say decision. I'm going to go Yuri Prochazka via decision. But Roundtree has very good power. Yuri is crazy and wild. And he leaves himself open. You know, obviously he's been finished by Pereira twice. I could see Roundtree, you know, Yuri overreaches himself and Roundtree capitalizes on it and hurts Yuri and finishes him. We've seen him been dropped multiple times in his fights. But for now, I'm going Yuri Prochazka via decision. The other thing that got announced. The main event of UFC 321 is going to be Tom Aspinall defending his heavyweight title versus Cyril Gane. Not going to lie. Gane doesn't deserve a title shot. I mean, Corey Sandhagen doesn't really either. He's only on a 1-fight win streak. Gane got the interim versus Derek Lewis. Okay, so there's one title fight he's gotten. Lost to Francis Ngannou in their fight. Then would he get 1 win from Tai Tuivasa? Or was it 2? Was it Tuivasa and Spivak? That might have been after. I can't remember. Lost to John Jones. I think he bounced back with Spivak after that. And now he's fighting beat Volkov. Beat Volkov on paper. Did not beat him in actuality. He lost that fight 100%. But I get it. There's really not anybody that's like clear at heavyweight. You have Waldo Cortez Acosta coming up in the rankings. He's going to fight Sergey Pavlovich. If he gets a win over Pavlovich, I would say Waldo Cortez Acosta is probably next in line at heavyweight. But also on the same card, you kind of have a somewhat of a #1 contender fight as well. You have Jailton Almeida versus Volkov. So, especially if Almeida wins that fight. If Almeida wins that fight, it's a fresh contender. Hasn't fought Aspinall or Gane. Volkov obviously has fought both of them. So, it would definitely be a fresh matchup for Almeida, or for both of these guys, whoever wins. Early prediction for this fight, for now I'm going Aspinall. I might change my mind later on. I know what you're thinking. The grappling. Yes, that's kind of why I'm leaning Aspinall right now. I think Gane is probably a more technical kickboxer on the feet, but Aspinall, I think they both have pretty good power. I would lean Aspinall with the power. I think he probably has a little bit more power than Cyril Gane, and the movement's probably both pretty good. I think Gane might be a little faster, have a little more pep in his step, but I don't know. I have to watch some fight tape on both of them, the little fight tape there is on Aspinall. But yeah, for right now, I'm going to go Aspinall to get it done, probably via submission. But I could see him knocking out Gane as well. I mean, Tai Tuivasa dropped Cyril Gane and almost finished him in their fight. So I think Aspinall could probably do that as well. I don't know. What do you guys think of these fights? Let me know down below. Who do you think's winning them? Let me know. I want to hear. Make sure to subscribe if you guys are not subscribed. Drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.